Couple of other stories. This is an incredible story out of Australia. A mother of 4 who raped her 11-year-old daughter and filmed it as a form of sex ed has been jailed for 4 years in Australia. She's a 37-year-old woman from the Queensland Sunshine Coast. She made 3 films using her mobile phone where she is shown raping her youngest child, and she's also exposed this daughter to other sexual activity, quote, in response to repeated questions, according to the Sunshine Daily. This is the most fascinating part of this story, because we talk on the show all the time, Lewis, about certain acts have to be indicative of mental illness. There is just no way that it could be anything else. What's amazing is that the judge in this case said that the woman does not seem to have actually been experiencing mental illness or any kind of psychosis or any previous history of weird behavior. She just really thought that this made sense in some way. So, he says there is no, he says there is no psychological or intellectual reason explaining these actions.
So then the question is it possible that someone like this just has no concept of right or wrong without having mental illness? Is that possible?
That's the question.
Just no concept of right or wrong, cannot discern good from bad, but is, I guess stupidity is the only thing we could say, just no mental illness.
Before Natan comments, the court also heard that the woman started seeing the father of these 4 children, who is 16 years older than her, when she was 14 years old. She was 14. She was with a 30-year-old. When she was 16, she had the 32-year-old's child. Also a little bit unusual. You know, people can do whatever they want, assuming it's legal. I don't know if that's legal in Australia, but it's also a red flag, I think. What's your reaction to this, Natan?
I don't know. This idea that she shows no signs of mental illness, I mean, isn't
raping your daughter
a sign of mental illness?
Yeah.
It just seems kind of a bizarre claim.
It is strange. Maybe it means prior to or separate from raping your daughter and showing her sex videos.
Yeah, I feel like, considering her age and who knows what else happened in her youth, I mean, this could be the result of how she was sculpted as a child. I mean, if you drill something into someone's head from the day they're born, no matter how crazy it is, there's a good chance that they'll believe that. And mental illness or no mental illness, that'll just be what they believe. So if things like this happened to her at that age and she was told it was normal and it happened all the time and it was a regular thing, perhaps she thought that doing this to her own child would basically be the same thing.
Maybe she thought it was sex education of some kind.
Right.